Cake Souls. Every Hypixel Skyblock player's favorite collectible item. Well, for those also with more than 3 brain cells, of course. Looking at you, exotic collectors. It's now been over a year since my first Cake Soul guide, and honestly, that's really hard to believe. It doesn't feel like it's been that long at all. And as helpful as it may be for some newcomers to collecting to get the ropes of it all, I actually myself was new to collecting then too, and didn't know as much as I know now. I'd like to think now that I've grown a lot more in my knowledge since then, and I now give more solid advice and insight on Cake Souls as a whole. And also that that video did have some misinformation as well, just a couple small things that was believed to be true at the time, but have since been debunked. So, now without any further ado, let's jump straight in. For this first section of the video, we'll be talking about the history of Cake Souls, how that came into the game, and how you could get your grimy little hands on some of these extremely interesting collectible items. On November 4th, 2020, to celebrate HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK's 100th in-game year, an NPC of HYPIXEL himself appeared in the hub, offering each player 1 free Century Cake out of 9 total that were added for this anniversary event. These cakes could be placed down on one's private island, and when clicked, they would give small stat buffs, such as plus 10 health or plus 1 magic find. But very rarely when clicked, they would reward the player with another new item, a Cake Soul, which would forever change the world of collecting in HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK. Hey, it's Editing DJ here. While I was editing this video, year 200 rolled around, and there's 3 new Century Cakes now, I guess, which ups the total from 9 to 12. Here are the new 3 ones. Ta-da! Do with that what you will. Here's a real quick rundown on how they work. When you obtain a Cake Soul from a Century Cake, the color of the soul will match the color of the cake you got it from. For example, if you clicked a red cake and you got a soul, you get a red soul. Blue cake, blue soul. You get the idea. It's simple. You literally have to be like 3 to not understand this. Basic colors. There are certain text components on a Cake Soul as well, 3 total. Cake owned by it shows the name of the player who owned the cake of the soul it was received from. So for example, if you went on to someone like Tommy Innett's island and you clicked a cake and it would say cake owned by Tommy Innett or cake owned by Time Dio, you get it. Captured by shows the name of the person who captured the soul. For example, if you yourself found someone and captured their soul, it would say it's captured by you, of course. And finally, the name of the player whose soul was captured is on top of the soul. In order to capture a player's soul, you must find that player within HYPIXEL Skyblock, right-click them 5 times with the soul in your hand, and the soul will become captured. You'll hear 4 bubble sound effects first, and then a burp sound effect finally, and that is when the soul is captured. Be really careful though. Once you capture someone's soul, the action cannot be undone, and your soul will be stuck with that name until the end of time. So use them wisely, because they're pretty expensive too. Alright, now that you know the basics, we'll move on to collecting. Why exactly do people collect these? Well, you may have deduced that because you can capture souls with people's names on them, this includes notable players such as YouTubers, moderators, and even the owner HYPIXEL himself. These all make for very valuable collector's items, and you can grow your own impressive collections. Some notable souls in my collection include the 2 Technoblade souls, both with Mayor and Pig rank, Tubbo, and perhaps the rarest of all others that I own, Ronbu, which there are only 2 known in existence thus far. One in my care and the other in Ben Clark's museum, who currently has the biggest Cake Soul collection in HYPIXEL Skyblock. But let's backtrack a little. We're getting ahead of ourselves. If you're just starting and you want to grow a large collection, we need to start a bit smaller than that. Although, if you just want 1 big soul, by all means just go for it. Because, like, I understand wanting to get 1 really cool soul. That's what I used to do too, but at the moment I'm focusing on growing it in size for my collection. And that's what I'm going to assume you're focusing on too, and what this video will be focusing on. Cake Soul prices can fluctuate quite a bit, but I'd say the average price for a soul fluctuates anywhere between about 3 to 6 million coins for a regular YouTube rank soul. Now, the thing to know about Cake Souls is that the less of them there are in existence, the more valuable they'll become, much like real collectibles. So, for example, there are some souls that are super abundant, and those would be your best choices for a beginner. The number 1 example I can think of this would be Time Dio, because I'd say his soul is the most abundant in the Skyblock, because I'm not sure if he still does, but at least he used to AFK quite a bit on his island, on his private island, and people would just go there and grab his Cake Soul. So his is by far one of the cheapest. But you guys, you could just go to the auction and sort by cheapest bin. That works too for your first soul. But from there on out, if you wish to grow your collection with size in mind, not caring for any specific soul, start buying the cheapest buy it now souls on the auction, and slowly grow your collection. For the more expensive souls, look through auctions from time to time, as usually you can try to win those and get them for a better price than the lowest buy it now. And by auctions, I mean the ones where you bid, because I know the auctions is like, it's a general term for buy it now and auction. I'm explaining too much. Never mind. Next, what's the point of having a cool-ass collection if you can't show it off and rub it in everyone's faces? Honestly, if you're collecting and you're not doing this, I suggest to sell your souls and quit. I'm kidding, by the way. No, I'm not. Try building a nice area on your private island with plenty of item frames to show off your cake souls. Take mine for example. It's themed after a 60s diner and has different sections for the souls of YouTubers, admins, moderators, and other special sections for notable souls. But the possibilities are endless. It's Minecraft after all. Do whatever the hell you want. Alright, now we're going off script for a little bit because I'm actually going to go to the auction house and show you what I'm talking about. Because I'm going to go to the auction house and start flipping through some of the different cake souls and stuff, and just so I can show you guys, and fuck. Well, that didn't quite work out as planned. And do I have the patience to wait a day and a half to record a legitimate section for the video, only to take another 3 months to finish editing? Hell no, I haven't uploaded in months. I need to get this out ASAP. Even though I would write a single line of script and take a 2-week break. Well, that's enough for now. See you guys in September, I guess. Nah, actually though, I think that's about all the brand power I have left for now to write this. If you guys genuinely want more collecting focused videos, get this video to 100 likes and I'll do it. I'm saying that because I know you guys never get it there and less work for me, so yay! But yeah, I'm back now. Uploads probably won't be as frequent as before, but I'll try to keep making more bigger, high quality videos like these. And yeah, that's about all I got for now. Time to re-enter my Dead by Daylight induced cycle of suffering that I stream at twitch.tv/RealDJPuppet, by the way. Alright, see ya.